On October 7, 2023, a day etched in the memory of Israelis, the nation woke up to a chilling reality. Hamas militants infiltrated Israel, unleashing a wave of violence and terror. The attacks, marked by brutality and bloodshed, sent shockwaves across the world. The events that transpired that day, and in the days that followed, would forever change the landscape of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. As the dust settled, a grim reality emerged. Dozens of Israelis were dead, and many more were missing. Horrific accounts of families separated, homes ransacked, and lives shattered began to surface. The attacks, which extended from the Gaza Strip deep into Israeli territory, targeted civilians and soldiers alike. The scale and ferocity of the attacks left Israelis grappling with a profound sense of vulnerability and fear. The nation, accustomed to conflict, found itself facing a new and unsettling chapter in its history. The hostage crisis, with its agonizing uncertainty, added another layer of complexity to the already volatile situation. As the world watched in horror, the stories of the hostages and their families began to emerge. Among them was Noah, a young mother separated from her infant daughter during the chaos of the attacks. Her desperate pleas for her child's safe return resonated with people across the globe, highlighting the human cost of the conflict. Other families shared similar stories of anguish and uncertainty. Parents clung to the hope of seeing their children again, while spouses yearned for news of their loved ones. The hostage crisis brought unimaginable pain and anxiety, turning everyday lives into a nightmare. Despite the fear and uncertainty, the Israeli community responded with remarkable resilience. Volunteers mobilized to provide support to the affected families, offering comfort, resources, and a shoulder to lean on. The nation, united in grief, rallied around the hostages and their families, determined to weather the storm together. The attacks on Israel drew immediate condemnation from the international community. World leaders expressed solidarity with Israel and called for the unconditional release of the hostages. The United States, a steadfast ally of Israel, pledged unwavering support and vowed to assist in the safe return of the hostages. Diplomatic efforts intensified, with global leaders engaging in frantic negotiations to secure the release of the hostages. The United Nations, European Union, and Arab League all condemned the attacks and called for restraint from both sides. The international community, recognizing the gravity of the situation, sought to prevent further escalation and pave the way for a peaceful resolution. As diplomatic efforts unfolded, the world held its breath, hoping for a breakthrough that would bring an end to the hostage crisis and prevent further bloodshed. The international community, grappling with the complexities of the conflict, sought to balance its condemnation of the attacks with its commitment to finding a lasting solution. The hostage crisis brought the Israeli nation together in a profound display of unity and resolve. Citizens from all walks of life, regardless of their political beliefs or backgrounds, stood shoulder to shoulder in solidarity with the hostages and their families. The shared grief and determination transcended divisions, creating a powerful sense of collective purpose. Candlelight vigils illuminated the night sky as Israelis gathered to pray for the safe return of their fellow citizens. Memorials, adorned with flowers and messages of hope, sprung up across the country, serving as poignant reminders of the human toll of the conflict. The nation, wounded but unbowed, refused to be defined by the tragedy. The resilience of the Israeli people, their unwavering determination to overcome adversity, served as a beacon of hope in the face of despair. The nation, accustomed to conflict, drew strength from its history, its shared values, and its unwavering belief in the future. Despite the global outcry and diplomatic efforts, the fate of the hostages remained shrouded in uncertainty. Hamas, defiant and unyielding, refused to release the hostages unconditionally. The Israeli government, faced with an agonizing dilemma, weighed its options carefully, mindful of the human lives at stake. As days turned into weeks, the families of the hostages clung to the dwindling hope of their loved ones' return. The uncertainty, the agonizing wait for news, took its toll on their physical and emotional well-being. The world watched with bated breath, hoping for a miracle. The hostage crisis, with its unresolved questions and agonizing uncertainty, cast a long shadow over the region. The conflict, already complex and intractable, entered a new phase, fraught with danger and unpredictable consequences. As the world grapples with the ramifications of the hostage crisis, a glimmer of hope remains. The international community, determined to find a peaceful resolution, continues its diplomatic efforts, seeking to bridge the divide and create a path towards reconciliation. The resilience of the Israeli people, their unwavering commitment to peace, serves as a powerful reminder that even in the darkest of times, hope endures. The hostage crisis, while a tragedy of immense proportions, has also revealed the depth of human compassion and the unyielding spirit of a nation. The path to resolution will be arduous and fraught with challenges, but the world must not waver in its pursuit of peace. The hostages, their families, and the people of Israel deserve nothing less.